Hi, I'm Mrs. Dealey, and I'm from the College Scholarship and Financial Aid Office. I'm a financial aid technician. I work for Merced High School and El Capitan and Golden Valley, and we're here to help you guys any way we can during the springtime of your senior year.
Hi, everyone. My name is Brandy Reese. I'm the College and Scholarship Counselor. The purpose of today is kind of a quick run through of some important things that we have for you in the spring. Fall was busy, but spring is going to be even busier. And so we want to make sure that you guys have all the dates and deadlines and know where to go for help as we kind of navigate through this senior spring semester. So the short presentation we're going to show you guys today will include a lot of links that you can click on. So we'll share this presentation additionally to the recording so that you have access to our Zoom link, which we have office hours every Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 3. That you can have access to our Google Classroom where we post announcements and applications and different things that you guys don't want to go searching through your email for. You can make an appointment with us if you want to have a one-on-one appointment, and our link will be there. And also, our email addresses are available to you um, on this slide as well. So make sure if you guys do have questions this year, this spring, and that you are reaching out to us, please let me just don't wait until the deadline. Um, there is a lot of things that happen when deadlines come close, especially when we're working with the internet and external links like the FAFSA. If you wait till like that first week of March to turn in your FAFSA, you are definitely going to have some technical difficulties. And and just like with our college applications, we had kids, trying at midnight to submit their college apps, and we're not able to do that because of technical difficulties. So let me just, the sooner the better that you guys can get your stuff turned in, will be better and less stress for you. So I would just want to make sure that we do stress that to you guys. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to let you guys know is in the past, we've only were able to be on campus 1 or 2 days a week, and that you had access to us only on those days. But with our current circumstances, I wanted to let you all know no matter what school you're at, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, you guys have access to us Monday through Friday. By making an appointment, by coming onto our Google Zoom hour links, we are always available to help you during the school day and make accommodations to work with you on what time you can meet. So it's a much easier process right now.
Thanks for sharing that. So like I said in the previous slide, the FAFSA, the DREAM Act application is extremely important for those of you that are seeking financial aid help or want money for college. So you must submit a FAFSA or a DREAM Act in order to go to Merced College for free for 2 years, to get financial aid if you're going to UC Berkeley. Even if you think you do not qualify, maybe you have an older brother or sister that didn't qualify for any financial aid, but you're going to be going out to Merced College, you need to fill out your FAFSA. So it's extremely important that you do if you have not already. We have the next 2 Tuesdays, we have a financial aid guru actually from Merced College that's going to be in our office hours to help us from 1 to 3. So we're already getting questions like, I'm stuck here, or how do I answer this? We're going to be available, and the link is here to help you, to kind of guide you through that process. So the next 2 Tuesdays from 1 to 3 with that Merced College financial aid. Even if you're not going to Merced College and you need help, make sure you check that out. If you have a parent that they're like, nope, I'm going to take care of this for you, but I need some help, we have some evening workshops for parents that have already been set up as well. The first one will be on January 21st, and the second one on February 9th. And that is an individual appointment link. So confidentiality, it will just be you and one other person, and they'll help you or your parents with your FAFSA and any questions that you may have regarding your tax information or your family size or certain certain financial circumstances. The FAFSA or the DREAM Act is due March 2nd. So again, don't wait till March to do it. We have had students filling it out this whole time. It doesn't matter. I would say do it today, do it tonight, do it as soon as possible. So if you need help, that you know to come and get help. Do not wait till the last minute to fill out your FAFSA. Another question we get about the FAFSA and the DREAM Act is, how do I know which one that I need to fill out? If you, the student, has a social security number, then you complete a FAFSA. If you, as a student, does not have a social security number, then you would complete a DREAM Act. If you want more information about this, please reach out and ask us those questions, okay? Any other things about that, Ms. Daly?
No, the next slide is going to help them figure out, answer some of those questions and what they really need to do first.
Yeah, so here we have a list of what you need to complete your FAFSA. What kind of information are you going to need to get together and have in front of you as you're completing your FAFSA or your DREAM Act? This process, I will be honest, it does take some time. It does take, a lot of different documents to complete. And you will have to do this every year that you are a student. So just kind of get comfortable with this process, know what you're going to need. And you will need your parents' taxes, you will need social security numbers, you will need driver's licenses, and when your parents got married or divorced, all of those kinds of documents and information as you go through and fill out your FAFSA.
One thing I do want to add is the first thing you guys need to do, if you haven't done it, is create a parent and student FSA ID. It's in the middle of the page. That requires, they do like you to meet, have that done, taken care of when you are meeting with one of the financial aid advisors. So as a parent, if the parent is needing to make an appointment, they really would like you to have that taken care of, because you can't move forward in the FAFSA application process without that. The other thing I want to say is you as a student is going to be kind of doing this on your own, right? When the parent, you create an FSA ID for yourself and you create it for your parent, you can make your passwords identically the same. It makes it easier. It's easier to keep track of. You won't ever forget it because it'll be the same as yours. Just a little tidbit.
The next part is scholarships. So scholarship season is upon us. There has been scholarships open, all year long, but we're really starting to push scholarships and where to find scholarships. We have over 150 local scholarships that you will have access to as a student of our district. We've partnered with Going Merry this year, and that's this first link here, that will actually match you with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of scholarships. So you would need to create an account, and we will be launching our local scholarships through Going Merry on the 21st of January. You would need to create an account and stuff for that Going Merry. The current scholarship list is some additional local scholarships that we know about that are not on Going Merry. So make sure that you're checking that. And the scholarship resources is linked to our website, and I'll click on that and show you how that looks. This is our district page, our scholarship page. And as I said before, this Going Merry is this first box here, and talks about this one place for all scholarships. And then we have our current scholarship list, where those are some of those local scholarships that aren't advertised on this national platform. And then we also have some additional ones like BLOS that I want to encourage every senior who is going to college to apply to and reapply every year. This is a renewable scholarship. And those of you who are ag majors, this is also a huge local ag scholarship for our students. So we want to encourage students to complete the BLOS and the Fancher, and then along with all of the other opportunities that are available for you guys. Transcripts for your scholarships, you want to make sure that you do not upload your transcripts to Going Merry until after the fall semester grades have posted. So basically after that January 21st date, Then you'll go ahead and upload your transcripts. To order transcripts, you have to order them from Parchment. You can't email your counselor and ask them to send you a transcript. We can't send you a transcript. Those are unofficial. So if you're going to be in need of transcripts for college, because the college is requesting them, you guys need to follow the steps to creating a Parchment account and requesting Parchment to send you a copy of a transcript, but also whomever is requesting transcripts from you guys. Anything else you want to add there?
Yeah, regarding the transcripts, if you know you're going to be filling out multiple scholarships, say off of our current scholarship list, what you'll do is they'll want you to send it directly, usually to a mailbox, because they're more of our local scholarship ones. So you can have through Parchment after the 21st, after your 7th semester, it'll ask you, you can have them sent after the 7th semester directly to you. They'll come in individual envelopes, and don't open those. That's the official one. So you may have to drop it off or mail it separately. Some of the organizations do allow you to email them through Parchment as an official transcript. So there's different ways that you can do that. But definitely go on, because some students have had problems creating an account. And with being on distance learning, I would highly suggest making that account, taking care of that now. So you can reach out to your registrar on your campus for additional help regarding that.
Right. Yeah, it's not always a really easy process. So that's why, again, not waiting till the last minute, not waiting till that last minute when that scholarship is due, because you'll find that sometimes things come up, you need something like a transcript, and if it's, in the evening or the day of, there's no guarantee that you'll receive those in time to submit. So submitting early, well before deadlines. It's not like your classwork where you're turning it in on that deadline. You want to turn things in early, and the sooner the better on scholarships and again with your FAFSA. So just want to make sure that you guys have that.
I do have one more comment. I did have a student reach out to me regarding the generic scholarship. So you may have had older siblings, some of you, or maybe a parent, or you've heard from past seniors regarding the generic scholarship. We are no longer offering the generic scholarship. Those scholarships now are going through Going Merry. So just to clarify that our generic scholarship is our Going Merry scholarships. So any scholarships that were offered before through the generic, they are now offered through Going Merry. So that word, that scholarship has been just transferred over into a different entity.
Yes, and Ms. Daly, isn't that called the Merced Union High School Scholarship application?
Right.
Yeah, that's our new, we've rephrased that now. What used to be known as the generic is now called the Merced Union High School Scholarship application. So you would find that and see that in Going Merry.
Yeah.
All right, so those of you that have applied to college, there's still some colleges that are accepting applications. On Monday, I believe I sent out an email of probably about 12, would you say, Ms. Daly, 12 CSUs that are still accepting applications. UC Merced application is coming up close tomorrow, maybe, deadline. But now that you've applied, some of you have already started getting your acceptance letters, which congratulations. Others, those of you that have applied to UCs, you'll wait till March, April to get your acceptance emails and different things. But it's really important that you guys are following the instructions that you received when you applied. You need to set up your emails with all of the colleges that you have applied to. You need to check your college portals at least on a bi-weekly basis, because this is where they post when things are due. Things like sometimes they'll want a mid-semester transcript. So after your first semester transcripts post, sometimes they will want them. They'll only want them if they ask for them. But through your portals is where they'll communicate that information with you. So it's really important, because if you miss those deadlines, they withdraw your application. So if you haven't yet done that, it's really important that you start checking your portals and your college emails regularly. Otherwise, you will miss a deadline. I guarantee it. And there is nothing any of us can do for you if you miss it. So very important as dates and deadlines come up. And again, sooner the better to get some of this stuff in, because with us not being on campuses every single day, it's going to take longer for staff, whether it's college or high school, to get, or even your teachers, to get things to students that they need. There's going to be a delay. So keep that in mind. There's going to be a delay. Nothing's going to be it's going to be instant as we move into these next cycle of deadlines and different things.
Yeah, and the other important thing to remember too is, as the colleges are sending you those updates, those emails, it's important that you're checking not necessarily only your personal email, but they may try to email you multiple times. So they may try your regular email, your personal email, and you will, but mainly they'll do it through their portal. And I've seen where it'll ask you to sign up for orientation days. And this is coming up in March, but you don't have to April, and you don't have to admit or commit until before the 1st of May, but they're wanting you to sign up by a certain deadline date. So if you don't sign up for dog days in Fresno State by a certain deadline date, you can't go. They just you can't even, you're not accepted to college in Fresno State anymore. So those deadlines are really hard. I can't emphasize that enough.
Right. So if you guys have questions about that or unsure what we're talking about, reach out to us and we can go through that with you as well. Those of you that are Merced College bound, your site counselors have been reaching out to you through your school emails about signing up for workshops. As we are in distance learning and not in the classrooms, email is a key to how we communicate with you guys, how the colleges are communicating with you guys. If you guys are not checking your emails or signing up for workshops, you guys are going to miss things this year. You're going to have to make sure that you guys are doing that. We know we already have feedback from the college that our numbers are extremely low with students who are signing up for Merced College. Normally we would have, almost 200 students completed their Merced College application and the steps to registration. And we checked with the campus earlier this week and they've had 20. So that's telling us that you guys are not reading your emails, you're not signing up for these workshops, and you have to do this if you plan on even going to Merced College, to make sure that you're going through the process appropriately and getting that early registration. So each campus, like I said, does have a Merced College counselor that has been reaching out to help have you guys sign up for workshops. So I would encourage you guys to do that. As you can see, that application did open in November. So even if Merced College is your backup plan, we do encourage you to go through that Merced College process and the steps to registration to have that all said and done, so that you have that priority registration and have that first dibs at classes, because classes are filling up quickly. You will not have priority registration if you do not do these processes through your high school. So if you need if you have more questions about that as well, you'll want to reach out to your high school counselor. They're helping students with this Merced College process and doing those workshops with you guys. So even if you have taken CCAP classes, maybe you've taken English 1A, you've taken Guidance 30, you're doing that while you're in high school, you still have to go through this separate process of applying for Merced College in the fall, because you're no longer a K-12 student. You're now going to be a college student, And so the process is different. And so I wanted to make sure that you guys do understand that, and that you guys do have to reapply as a college student for Merced College, even though you've already applied, if that's the case. Anything you want to add on that?
No, I do want to ask though, can you let them know when they should have, if they took a course in lieu of, say, they took their senior English at Merced College in the fall, when are those transcripts due back so they can be posted to their transcript on campus?
So those So the Merced College transcripts, if you want them posted to your high school transcripts, need to be to your high school registrar in January. Especially if you want to be considered for valedictorian. They have to be posted by the first week of February. So as soon as you get, Merced College is done already. You have your grades already, so you can request those transcripts. They need to be in your registrar's office to your registrar so they can post those if you want credit for those for graduation. Otherwise, you could be short for graduation, and then that's a whole other conversation with your high school counselor, but they have to be posted if you use them in lieu of taking a course on campus. So yeah, that's a great question.
Another thing I do have to say is just kind of going back to both FAFSA and your transcripts regarding your student email. So when you are going on to that Parchment account and you're requesting and setting up that initial account, you have to use your high school email address, okay? That's how it's been registered by the registrar. That means that it will be free. So any transcripts you ask to have sent to you directly, if they're saying it's going to cost you, it's because you've signed up using your personal email address and not your MUHSD email address. So if they can validate that you're a high school student still and that you're a senior, it will be free for all those transcripts being sent to you or being sent anywhere else. If you're using your personal email, that will cost you. Okay, so they want to make sure that you are getting them for free. The other piece is as you are establishing your FSA ID and doing anything to do with FAFSA or college, you do not want to use your school ID. You want to use your personal ID for all of those other programs, your FAFSA, your college portals, anything else needs to be your personal email, because those will be, your high school email will be deleted come June.
Yeah. So as I said, we had a lot of information to kind of go over with you guys. Reach out to us if you do have questions. We'd love to hear from you. Take care and good luck.
All right. Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye.